If you know any Christians, or if you happen to be one, you've probably heard the word gospel as a kind of summary of Christian belief, connected to phrases like, God loves you, or Jesus died for your sins. But over time, religious words like gospel can lose their power and meaning by becoming too familiar. So, let's take a moment to rediscover what this important word, gospel, meant to the people who wrote the Bible. Gospel translates the Old Testament Hebrew verb, biser, and the noun, besorah. The Greek New Testament equivalent is euangelion, which is a compound word. Eu means good, and angelion means announcement. All of these words mean good news, but what kind of news? Well, in Hebrew, biser is what we might call national news, or a royal announcement. Like when King David hears a messenger biser that his army was victorious in battle. That means he still rules on his throne over the people of Israel. And after David dies, his throne is passed on to Solomon, his son. And when he was inaugurated as king in Jerusalem, a herald spreads the besorah, that a new ruler is in charge. But after Solomon's death came a bunch of bad news kings, whose corruption led their nation into self-destruction. This is why the prophet Isaiah announced the good news that one day the God of Israel would come as the cosmic king, to confront all corrupt and violent kingdoms and restore his rule over all nations. And so, when Jesus of Nazareth hit the public stage, he continued Isaiah's gospel when he went around announcing the euangelion of God's kingdom. Jesus claimed that God was restoring his reign over his people Israel and over all nations, and he was the one bringing it all about. Now, the euangelion about a new king in charge means a new way of life. Jesus said that living in God's kingdom meant following him by putting down the sword and seeking peace through radical forgiveness and generosity, even toward your enemies. His good news required people to make a decision. This is why Jesus took his euangelion to Jerusalem to confront the corrupt and violent kingdoms of his day. But he challenged them in a surprising way with the power of God's generous love. As Jesus was being executed by his enemies, he received his crown and was mocked as a fake king. But he displayed true royal authority by forgiving his tormentors. Jesus was the one in charge that day, giving his life for the sins of others. And then, a few days later, everything changed. Jesus rose from the dead as the true king, whose love is stronger than death. He appeared to hundreds of his followers and told them to spread the euangelion, that all authority in heaven and earth now belongs to him. And they did share this good news all over the ancient world. They did it by writing the 4 accounts of Jesus' life that are the gospel. That is, they tell the story of how Jesus brought God's kingdom, how he lived for others and died for their sins, and then was raised from the dead. Jesus' followers also shared the good news by simply talking about it. This is why Peter and Paul, or Priscilla and Aquila, traveled all around, sharing the royal announcement. While it might look like the rulers of our world are in charge and can do whatever they want, the good news is that the crucified and risen Jesus is the true Lord of the world, the real King of all creation. And in Jesus' kingdom, things are different. It's where the real leaders are the servants, because the last are first and the first go to the back of the line. It's where the hungry are fed and the homeless are welcome, because love is the most powerful reality of God's kingdom. And this good news is not easy to believe. It actually sounds kind of crazy when you first hear it, but something happens when people tell the story of Jesus and start living like he really is the King of the world. That's when this gospel becomes the best news that you've ever heard.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for watching that with me, Euangelion. That is a term I'm sure you all are familiar with if you're into anime. But how fun, the good news, the being excited about what this good news is. Forgive me, I'm a little chilly, but actually I'm starting to warm up now. I appreciate all of you also for joining us this morning for our Tuesday morning Bible studies. Hi, Goosey. It's nice to see you. Good morning to you. Mills, oh my goodness. Hi. Still happy New Year. Happy 6 a.m. Oh my goodness. So it's not so warm where I'll remove this sweater entirely, but it's a little bit warm. So good. I have been so well, thank you. We have fires here in California now. I don't know if you all have heard. Mills, are you okay? Where are you in the vicinity? Yeah, there's lots of fires going on right now. It's pretty bad. More towards the west, towards the beach. It's windy here too. Okay. Merry Christmas to you, though. So, it's very windy here as well, but so far we're not affected. Just trying to stay calm. You had snow. Oh my goodness. What did you do in the snow? But today is not so much Bible study, but more Bible meditation. As we have completed Genesis as a family and also at my husband's temple, we're going to introduce, it's so cute, it's called the Biggest Story Bible Storybook. Okay, so it's mostly for children and for families, but it's heavily illustrated, and it keeps each book simple enough for folks to understand from all age ranges. So only about 10 minutes though when it rained. Boo. So there's no snow that settled that you could make anything with. I'm sorry. We used to like to sprinkle Kool-Aid on our snow when it snowed in North Carolina. But all right, well, no snow people for y'all. So we'll go ahead and hop right in. And again, we finished Genesis. How cold is it right now? Is it like, I know that it has to be 32 degrees Fahrenheit for there to be snow. I believe that's 0 Celsius for you. So we have everything set up. We have our color pencils. We have our, what are these called? It's kind of like, they're not really pens. They're sort of like felt tip type. So they're not brushes either, but they're just felt tip type markers. So they're pretty cool. Oh, see, it has to be 0 for there to be snow for you. Perhaps that's why you had mostly rain and only a bit of snow. I see. So it must be 0 for there to be snow. But so we'll read through, and it's very beautiful. This children's storybook, even like without that cover, it's just so pretty. You can feel this. This is raised. It's like super shiny right here, like super high quality. And I appreciate that the author of this, Kevin DeYoung, reminds parents that this is not the Bible itself. It's just an illustrated version of it, again, for folks of all ages to understand. So we'll go through, and it breaks up Genesis into different parts, but we'll go through Genesis chapters 1 through 2 as this. And let me see, it's only about 2 pages. Yeah, so it's super short, all right? Because that's what we went over last time. But I thank you for the updates, Goosey. I'm so happy to see you, Mills. Thank you so much for coming through. Enjoy yourselves. We won't be reading the whole time. We'll be coloring afterwards, all right? So thank you. So chapter 1, and so it begins. Genesis chapter 1 through 2. In the beginning, there was God. Actually, that's not quite right. Even before there was a beginning, there was God. He never started. He always has been, always is, and always will be. God is God. And there is nothing else and no one else who compares with him. God doesn't get lonely or bored or scared. He doesn't need anything from anyone. He just is. The great I am, whether people know it or not. But don't think that makes God a meanie. There is nothing mean about him. God is all love and all glory all the time, which is why in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. God made everything, day and night, land and water, fruits and vegetables, sun and moon. swimming things and flying things, big burly beasts, little creepy crawlies. In the span of 6 days, God created our amazing universe. The power and beauty and goodness of our invisible God would now be visible. Thank you so much, Goosey. Yes, Mills, it's been over a year. It's not since the last time I was able to stream a few weeks ago, but now getting back into it. Just needed to step away and clean some stuff up, if you know what I mean. They are so pretty. The art is so gorgeous. So the cosmic creation and the 6 days worth of creating the animals and the vegetation. Of all the special things God made, the most important thing was not a thing at all. It was a person. God may have been fond of fish. He probably liked camels and kangaroos too, maybe even spiders. But he created man in his own image. That's us. We were made to be pictures of God's glory, living, breathing statues whose work in the world is to show that this place belongs to God and to tell everyone what he is like. The first person God made was Adam. He came from the dust of the ground. The second person God made was Eve. She came from Adam's side. They were both made in God's image, and they were made for each other, a perfect fit, just like God had planned. Things were off to a great start. God was pleased with his creation. He looked around, saw that everything was tremendously terrific, and rested on the seventh day, a perfect beginning to the beginning. So again, really short. Prayer. Dear God, we love to see all the good things in your creation. Thank you for making this world and for making us to be like you. Amen. So there is, I also have some little study cards that go with it, but we're not going to pull those out for now. There is a little supplement that goes with this, and that is the Biggest Story coloring book. This is what we're going to be coloring through. Hopefully it's not as complex as some of these adult coloring books are. And we can actually finish through, and it goes hand in hand with that would be Genesis chapter 1 through 2. So let's see what this first one, which did it select? Ooh, beautiful. So it selected what we just saw, and that was the bear and the galaxy and the vegetation and the ocean life. So we're gonna also take a look at what it looks like and try to make it match. So we're gonna hop over here. Let's try to make it match. Okay, so let's start off with the bear. Bear seems a little bit simple. Maybe whale is a little simpler. Not as many colors. And try to get some of these shadows in. Get some of these details in. Let me put this to the side. Now I feel better. So Mills, if you're still there, what did you do for the holidays? I bet you were so busy at the post office. And are you still at the post office? I'll put this to the side and try to see if we can make it match. Also, I'm going to shift a little closer. Let me get a little closer here. It was busy. I wonder, is it common to work overtime during the holidays for all of you? Is it expected that you will work overtime? So the big decision to make, and Goosey, you're an artist, is whether or not to use ink or colored pencil. Maybe we'll do a combination of both. So let me try to get some good blues. I'm going to put some of these back. I'm going to put some of these colors back. It is cool. I like it. And Goosey, do you color? Do you make time to color? Try to keep these in order-ish. So make it so you all can see. Try to keep it ish. Oh man. When do all the package, I don't know what to call it, but all the excessive packages, when does that all start to slow down? You like ink? Pencil safe? Okay. Procreate an iPad. Ah, right. I see you. I don't know, Mills, if you know, but Goosey is quite the artist. And Goosey, have you... Is that also your occupation? A slow? Good. Yes, it's so beautiful. Let me find it, actually. It was so nice. That's what... yeah, you did a few, but there was one that Queen had purchased, I believe. Let me see. Don't want to dox myself, but... Let me just get... If I get on my own profile... It's on my Facebook... With the fireworks, is that the one that you meant? I was thinking more of the one that Faith had ordered. It was super sweet. It's really tough to find things here now. Let's see. Let me see. Grid view. Yeah, find it another time. Yes, do you remember the one that Queen had ordered? It was super sweet. Just scrolling and scrolling. Ah, it has been located, my friend. Yeah, take a look at this. Take a look at this. I know that she's working again, but yeah, this is what you had done. Dang, that was in 2021. It's been a while. Super well done. So beautiful. Yeah, she's definitely working. So I also, we briefly exchanged good holiday wishes, but not too much catching up. But all right. Oh, are you sure? Oh, well, that's silly. Well, then let me see. It would be in my Discord. And it should actually be pinned. Ha! Has been located. So you mean this one. This is the one you mean. That's hilarious. I showed you the wrong one. Got you. Alright. Let me go put that away. Let me just go start coloring. Okay, I'm just gonna... Yeah, okay, yes. That's the one. I recall that one. Thank you. That was very kind of you. Alright, so we're gonna put these... We're gonna organize ourselves and put these little buddies back so we don't get all mixed up. It's been a long time since I opened any of these as well. Alright. Focus on blue. And we're trying to keep all the colors together. Okay, now it's getting a little bit too tough to pull anything out. Let me see if we want some dark stuff. Some dark blue. Darker blue. You should be. Unless you got mad and left. Let me see. Goose. I don't see you in here. Let me make a copy. Let's see. There is you. Clicking on you.
Does he have one?
No. I guess you stepped out. Were you mad? Sometimes we go in Discord rage quits. I know, I've seen it in action. I don't really do it myself because it's too much thinking. But I've seen folks go, I'm done, and then they leave everyone's Discord and then they go, hey, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, that one. That one is no longer active, but I appreciate that you remember. So we got all these blues. Ooh, wait. Better. So we got these different color blues to match what you cannot see, but this is pretty blue here. Wow, that color looks terrible on camera. That's sad. Hi, Heika. No problem. I appreciate you for stopping in. Yes, I just sent it to you, Goosey. Just sent it now. Through DM. Heika, no problem. I'd love for you to share. Making music and writing. But if you say that you're lurking, I will not disturb you. But thank you for saying hello. Happy New Year, by the way. I heard a sound. I heard the boop boop sound from Discord, but I don't see anything. Okay, almost done putting all these away. I'm gonna put this over here. This one goes here for the white dots. Ah, I see. Beautiful. Amazing. I'm pretty sure you were there before, because I remember you posting things there before. Are you sure you didn't rage quit because you were mad? Were you mad at people? Okay, so we'll put these three, or not the other, yeah, we'll put these colors here. And let me think. We'll take the white pen for the dove. Let me scooch this over so you all can see for the dove. And this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to match that whale right there to the right colors, but you all don't get to see the colors I get to see. Oh, I see. Well, welcome back. No problem. 34 degrees. Oh my goodness. Celsius? Fahrenheit? I think 34 degrees Fahrenheit's really cold. You must mean Celsius. Context clues. All right. Put this. I'm gonna put. Oh, I can't scooch. Oh, Fahrenheit. You're just messing with me now. It could not be. Unless your room is outside. Unless it's outside. You're outside of Goosey's house. Because right now it's about 34 degrees Fahrenheit. That's why he can't get any snow. I see. I hope that you have a really big fluffy blanket to cuddle inside of. I think that yeah, let me go ahead and we'll just start coloring. We'll just start coloring this. And then we'll darken what we need to darken when we get there. I don't want it to bleed through though. Will it bleed through? You don't cover up. What? You don't get well, so okay. And again, let me see what 34 degrees. I need to know right now. 34 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit is, dang, 93. Is it 93 degrees? Is it hot? Now you're having me, now you got me confused. I appreciate too each time you come in here, say that you're gonna lurk. You jibby jabby, and that makes me quite happy. It's cold. Gotcha. Okay. So then it is Fahrenheit. Because if it was Celsius, it'd be very warm. It would be like the Philippines. Heck, I know you said that you were gonna lurk. Last thing, where are you located? -5, that's really cold. That's like you spit in the air and it turns into ice before it hits the ground. I know, it's so sweet. I love it. Well, you know what? This is like I don't even think I need to fill it with anything. I kind of like that. Okay. And actually, for the sake of making sure... Oh yeah, I forgot! This is also a dual pin. A really tiny pin on the other end. Ha! If we have to do little details. I am no artist, by the way, by far. Let me move this, though. Georgia. Got it. Uh-huh. I spent a whole half 8th grade in Atlanta, Georgia. I was in Peachtree County. People were super mean. I was 1 out of 5 Asian kids in the entire school of 3,000. It's horrible, horrible. Okay, let me see. I'm just gonna put this here so I can see what y'all saying. Great. Great. Too many people. They're cranky too. They're mean. I don't like them. Jesus tells us to love everybody, and that's when it comes to Atlanta, Georgia, you really gotta try super hard. Because they're not nice. Not the kind of people to go out of their way. No, they'll help you politely. It's like polite rude. Don't want to go back though. Like 20 people. Okay, I think trying to find a system here, and it's not quite working. Is that okay? Is this okay? Nope, none of it's okay. None of it's all right. Let's see. We're gonna play some Tetris, some desk Tetris. I was ambitious with everything I wanted to fit on here. I don't need to fit all these things. It is unnecessary. Okay. Better. Ugh. Right. Okay, by the way, Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. And Kwanzaa. Happy holidays to you. I'm excited to hear about what you're writing about and your music. Thank you, thank you. Two kittens. You do. Miso and Mochi. Those are great names. So Japanese. I love it. Kittens. Where did she find them? Making music for a video game. Is this for work? Is this personal project? It's pretty epic. Okay, so since the whale itself is blue, we will make the water a turquoise. Project with a friend. Got them off your brother. Wow. Did she insist on taking them? Did he need to give them away? What? How did he come across these kittens? That's super cool, Haika. I think that that's really nice of you. Are you doing this pro bono? As a favor to a friend? Let me make sure the waves look right. Yes, waves do look right. Doing the artwork fun. Some of the coding too fun. How far away is it from its release? Man, I see. That's fun. Do you have a title? Or is it a secret? Litter of 9! That is so many. Each litter has a runt, right? One that cannot receive any milk because there aren't enough teats. 2 weeks ago, my goodness. New Year's resolution? Part of the New Year's plan? Were you two like, we just gotta do it. We just gotta do it now. Yeah. You know, whenever I think about making anything and I take so long to think about the title, I'm like, you know what? No, the title will come. Make something first. So I'm glad that you all didn't make that title. The title shall come. And it might be changed over and again anyway. All right. Will is almost done. And I don't have to make it exactly like we see in the picture. Actually, this color looks a lot more vibrant than it did in the original photo. I'll put it right here for reference. See, it looks like kind of, you know, it's like kind of poopy. I don't want it to be poopy. You've been keeping up with the resin art. Amazing. Wicked inspired pendants. Ooh. Do you have any pictures you'd like to share? That's fun. So green and pink. Yeah, right. Don't worry about the title. What are you writing the game in? What programming language? What platform? How? Tell me more. You would do normal chat be okay? To post the picture? You mean a picture? Oh. Keep that from falling. Unity. Ooh.
I swear to God, he's telling me.
So it's a 3D
I'm
game. It's gonna be. Oh no, I'm bleeding out. My whale is bleeding blue because he's rich. Yes, it's a he. Why Unity? Is that your engine of choice? And let's get back in this and pick some ocean colors. Some deep ocean colors. Ooh, those look super cool, Goosey. I love it. Very fancy. All right, so oceany vibes. We'll do. Want to say this one, right? And then some greenish blue, like seaweed. And all of the greenish blueies. We'll just get all, yeah. 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 I hope that it stands out. All right. I think that's good. Maybe like some actual, you know, some dark green. All right. Perfect. Gonna be a 2D game. Ooh. C#. That's what's the pen set is so fun. It's just pretty. 160 colors. Maui series. Probably made in China. Had it for years now. But that's what's up, Haika. Is it gonna be a sad game? Is it gonna be a glad game? Put it right foot. There. That's good. That's good. Okay. Ocean time. So do we want the, oh no, the actual waves themselves are going to be lighter. The water in between is going to be darker. Cool. Can be sad. The player choose for it to be sad. Speaking of sad, playing Last of Us 2 again to prepare for the TV show, and just like every other night that I make time to play, I'm just weepy. This is the third time now that I'm playing it. I was thinking about playing it even tonight, but it's one of those games where you really just have to be you and Ellie, you and Abby, you and Dina, Jesse, Joel, Tommy, and all of the folks that she's trying to run down. Now, I won't say anything more because I don't want to ruin it for those of you who don't know to prepare for the show. But Ben told me that the actress playing Abby is already receiving death threats. So, which is concerning that people cannot distinguish between fantasy and reality. But that's how invested folks are in this story. Last of Us 2. Well, Last of Us, the second season, which will be based off of Naughty Dog's Last of Us 2. You've been spoiled. You don't really okay, I see. You haven't seen the first one? Have you played the game? And it's okay if you haven't, because I don't know if it's on PC right now. I have not checked. I have not checked if it was ported over. Super sad. It was sad, Goosey. Number 1 was really sad. Number 2 was just devastating. And then I played again thinking I didn't want to make the same choices. But I did want to make the same choices. Okay, so I'm supposed to add a little bit of like white here for like crashing water a bit. I'm not really good at this. Played 1, haven't completed 2 yet. Okay, got rid of your PS4 when you had your laptop. Oh, I see. How did you like the number 1? I had put it on the top of my games list, favoritist ever. 9 or 10 courses. No problem. Go do what you gotta do. That's a lot of courses though. So that's like what? 3 classes? 3 classes and a lab? That's a lot. It's so fun. You're so sweet. You know what? I guess I never thought to describe those games as fun. They are top of the line for me, though. Okay, let me try to like... Ah, I see. Okay, so some of it's crashy. Okay, let me just... I can add white to it after. Nakia! Happy holidays! It's nice to see you. How are you? How is everything? Oh my goodness. You like getting jump scared? Okay. Makes you sweat a little? I know. So funny. Happy holidays. All of the holidays. How has everything been for you? It's so nice to see you. I'm good, thank you. Welcome back. What have you been doing? How have you been doing? Why have you been doing it? Coloring right now. Really good. Oh. Well, that makes me happy to hear. What has made it really good? What are some highlights? Busy with family stuff, I see. And did you host family this year? Family is happy and good. Cool. You did? Wow. Was it many? All the Asian people? All the aunties, uncles, cousins? Titos? A little bit? Yes. Were you stressed? Were people getting along? The holidays were good. Busy. Lots of changes. I have seen The Wheel of Time on Amazon. It is good. Kind of. Like, there's just something missing about it. I hated the way the first season ended. I really wanted to love it. Season 3. Lots of changes. Oh my goodness. So many changes, Nagia. But for the better. For the best. Chapters closing, new chapters opening. You know, those kinds of changes. Always for the best. I love these these emotes are ridiculous. That's a lot of intensity. They're yours. It's super clever. Dang. Like, I want to show y'all up close. If you cannot see. Look at this. Zoom. Look at that. I think it's drooling and everything. All right. Well, I hope that everything that you had done was not too stressful. Ooh, Goosey. Some of these look new. Ooh, I see you. Cute, cute. I like it. Uh-huh. Those are fancy. When did you set those up? Amazing. Are you on Fiverr also? How does one commission goose talent? End of December. Okay, so we got a lot of things going on. We got an Etsy. Ooh. And how is that going? Is it hard to maintain? It sounds stressful. You gotta ship stuff. But do you sell digital art? Okay, let me like change up some of these colors. I'm like doing the same thing, so it's like flat. We do. And yeah, I don't want to dox you, but I will a little bit. Are you still on how can we say this without doxing you? Do you still live where we originally met each other? Did you move to? You do. Amazing. We're trying to convince my daughter to go to school where we went to school. In the boonies though. Oh, okay. Trying to go to school there so it gives us a reason to come back. Well, not my husband, but me. Gives me a reason to go back. Etsy is a lot of work, I bet. Yes. You don't have your own. You wish you did. But those one I brought. Oh, I thought you did them. Goosey, you could totally do those yourself. But, you know, it's good that you also supported other artists, so I can appreciate that. And Nagia, is that for life? You're there for life. No one can take you away. It's a big decision where to raise our family. The UK, ooh, that would be super fun. When is the next? Actually, I would really love to go to TwitchCon overseas. And for us, overseas. For you, it's local. You found a stable job. Congratulations. Doing what? Doing what? And actually, since we're here, let's check to see when the next TwitchCon will be. In Europe, TwitchCon 2025 EU. Bloop. It will be in Rotterdam. What is Rotterdam? The Netherlands. Dang. TwitchCon Europe, Rotterdam, Netherlands, June 1st. Okay. 10th anniversary of TwitchCon. Interesting. Oh, just Amsterdam. Okay, well, Rotterdam. It's a lot of dams. Nagia, I don't want to say, I guess I could, where we're from. I guess if the flower doesn't give it away, y'all don't know. So I'm like, the 10th one, that's right. So there has been 10 whole TwitchCons in Europe. There's also one in Japan. I was told. It has a nude museum. It's interesting. But are they mannequins or are they people? Because if they're people, it sounds like the Moulin Rouge. That's what I heard. Let me confirm. TwitchCon Japan. Let's see. Was there a TwitchCon in Japan? Has there been, you have to phrase it right, been TwitchCon in Japan? Okay, so it doesn't understand what I'm asking. first time at TwitchCon. CEO wants to TwitchCon Asia. Okay, maybe I misunderstood. We have to ask Stargate. We gotta ask Stargate SG Dude, because he's the one who told me about it. Oh, hey. What was that thing you said about Asian TwitchCon? We had gone to the last one in San Diego. It was a really big turnout. They even had a little friendship, because it's so overwhelming, okay? But they have what they call the Friendship Lounge. It was huge. Very beautiful. Friendship Lounge is for all of the quiet types who get overstimulated quickly. And they have jigsaw puzzles there. Actually, I actually have some pictures from TwitchCon. Maybe I should share. Let me see. Yeah, they had jigsaw puzzles, 1,000 pieces. I was able to help complete a Pokemon one. You do? How come you didn't go? What the heck? Why are you not coming to these things? But I didn't announce to anybody. Let me see if I can find. When was it? It was I believe in September. Okay, I didn't get many. Not a lot of pictures, but enough pictures. Okay, so this is... So after we completed... I understand. Same, it was tough to leave family to go do this. So after we completed the Pokemon... And it was various Pokemon, okay? It wasn't too tough, because they were all different. The folks in charge of the Friendship Lounge came to show us this horrible jigsaw puzzle of these... Just Pikachu, and it's just repeated. I know, it was terrible. It was so difficult. And actually, we got a picture though for us completing. See, this one's not too bad. Haha, we did it. It took a while though. It took like all day. No, the Pikachu one was not completed. We tried though, really hard. I'm sad that we gave up. And this is Boot. This was a new friend we made there too. Stargate's right here. You can't really see him. Someone that they have known also. What was his handle again? This guy though here. Something. It's like Milky Archangel. I have to find it in my phone. But hilarious folks. We went to get barbecue. We were close to downtown San Diego, so it was really nice. Let me see if I have anything more. I did a little bit of cosplay, did not take many photos, but dressed up as Aerith. Had some gospel scrolls, and then went ahead and passed them out there, put little flowers on it, just like Aerith did when she was in Midgard. Yes, and of course, appreciate you. So let me go back to the coloring, and oh my goodness, I left this open. It must be closed. And so, it looks kind of okay. I think I just have to blend these two colors and then it'll look a little bit more realistic. But we don't have to make it look realistic, because from these pictures, it's just the shadows that I think would make it look more pretty. But I really just want to complete it. Okay. Osaka TwitchCon. Had the pleasure of filming Twitch streamer at Osaka local. What? 2 years ago. Oh no, there was a TwitchCon in Osaka. Oh. Osaka, Japan. Okay. Let's see. Now I need to know. Okay, maybe not. Okay, there has not been. No problem. All right. Let's do a little bit darker. Let me see. It's almost, some of these waves are like almost black. I really like the way that this person just sort of like, I don't know what you call this kind of coloring, but it looks so pretty. Trying not to butcher it. So we'll just do a few very dark waves. Hi, Chewy. We were just talking about the last TwitchCon. How are you? I appreciate you for stopping in earlier as well. Good, thank you. I was showing these folks that one of the jigsaw puzzles that was given to us at the last TwitchCon was only of Pikachu, all yellow. And that's Ben saying goodnight. Oh, Stacy sleeping. That's right. Okay. Everything okay with the save? Okay, great. Alright, great. Have a good night. Love you too. Okay. But yeah, the jigsaw puzzle, 1,000 pieces worth of just Pikachu being repeated. It messed up. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have to make this a little darker in some parts. Okay, this is not too bad, but not black. No, we can do black. Yeah. Okay, I like it. Yeah, it was cool. But you know, they're kind of the same. It wasn't very different from the one that you went to. So you didn't really miss out on anything. But how were your holidays? Did you see family? Did you do anything fancy? Okay, just making sure we're not bleeding through too much. So, sticking together. Awesome. I'm happy to hear that.
Process.
And I think that as we get deeper in the water, we'll go ahead and use black then, that's okay. Yeah, and then the one before it, so there's a little bit of blending. There's like no blending. All right. So I don't really know what would be the best way to get some of the shading in the sides. They're just gonna look so. Let me think. We'll do a lighter blue. We'll do a lighter blue for now. Let's just focus on the waves. We'll just focus on the waves. And then we'll add some of the shadows later. Mm. So I'm actually going to listen to some Matthew Henry's commentary on Psalms.
This is part of the organized process. This is why it's so good.
Though in the midst of dangers, deep as a valley.
It's actually quite lovely. For anyone that's feeling really yucky, this commentary
Tonight,
by Matthew. It's not okay. So Matthew Henry, welcome back. Matthew Henry was a biblical scholar back in the, I want to say early 1800s, maybe late 1700s. And I don't know who the author is, but it's called Sleepy Psalms. So if you're ever having trouble sleeping, or you just want to listen to scripture as you're working and you don't want to be too distracted, but you do want to have that the spirit just rest on you, I highly recommend Sleepy Psalms. You can find it, I believe, on YouTube, but definitely on Spotify. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that while we do this. And I'm glad that you were able to take care of what you needed to take care of, Nagia. Nagia, do you still stream as well? I've been back now. The last time I was here is like maybe a couple of weeks ago, but I hadn't been back in over a year, so a long time. Lots you do. Awesome. Do you enjoy it still? Let's see what you've been doing. Let's check you out. Oh, you did? Let me see. What did you say? You said... Oh. So I understand. We actually have 2 babies in the house, 4-year-old, 2-year-old, and then my 15-year-old baby, and 2 kitties during the day, a doggy. So it can be very hectic. Very, very hectic. I'm so glad that you find time to stream. Super busy. This is Mama's time right now. To just color and do nothing. Listen to very quiet psalms. So I'm going to go ahead and play that. That's called Sleepy Psalms.
We relax at the end of our day.
The time is only, yes, exactly.
As we
Everyone
relax
goes to
at
bed.
the end of our day, we'll think about the 23rd Psalm. A clear favorite.
Hello, Timothy. It's nice to see you. Ooh! So I didn't know that Twitch allows us to use a follower emote. So I'm glad that, James, thank you, it works. There are these new emotes that I had gotten. They are, you probably can't really see it. I have to hover over them, okay?
Believers and unbelievers alike.
Yeah, I gotta hover over them. Yes. Okay, so these are new, like, Jesus emotes. So there's the Lion of Judah. He's wearing a little crown. Yes, it's a great idea. We have some little lamb. So we have lion and the lamb. Remember, the lion will lie with the lamb. And so some of the originals too. We also have one Mr. Navad. I hope that makes him happy. But yeah, super great idea. Yes, yes, yes. This is so cute. It's super cute. Oh, right. Okay. You also have Musubi. Perfect that you got Musubi. I'm so happy you got Musubi. But yeah, I'm glad that Twitch did that. So I don't have to keep subscribing stream elements to do stuff. Okay. And there's just a bunch of words and you're like, oh, that's dumb. Jimothy, how are you doing? It's Musubi. This is correct. Jimothy, how are you doing? What are you doing? Thank you so much for your donation earlier. That was super sweet. Actually, I really feel like I should I should begin shutting down this particular donation campaign so that I don't know when they cash out. I don't know if they cash out like only when you shut down. But maybe that's what we should do. Or at least check in. But I really appreciate that. We're coloring now. This is supposed to be Genesis. It's the creation story. Okay, so we created the heavens and the earth, animals, veggies. Still waiting to move and working. I'm good. Thank you. I'm good. Me waiting. What are you waiting for? Who hasn't signed the papers? What is the holdup? Who do we need to call? And I'm trying to make this look as beautiful as this, but not doing as well. And what did you do for the holidays, Jimothy? Oh, actually, I did want to see what Nikia has been streaming lately. I want to push on the little face. You know, I can't quite do it from here. It's annoying. Okay. Let me see.
Wow.
Let's see what Nikia has been doing. Nikia, what you doing? Ha! Still as saucy as ever. I love it. Feeding moment.
We never did we never found.
What's that sound? It is you. Push on face. Push on face. Well,
we never found what do you call it?
I keep hearing something. I don't know where it's coming from.
The broken handle. Did we? No?
Are you sure? Is it? Why would I be hearing it though? I have this tab muted. It's strange. I shouldn't be hearing anything. Just going to shut that down. I don't like it. Anyway, I'm super glad to see that you still are on it. But I am so confused as to... You've been learning Japanese? Oh wait, so that's not you? Wait, what do you mean that's not
I
you?
do have an idea.
Nikia, this is not you. This person is not... This purple hair individual is not you.
Oh.
I am
We
hearing...
added a bunch more of tomes. There used to only be 3. That's cool.
I am hearing a bunch of stuff and I don't understand where it's coming from. I am hearing another voice. Nagia, it must be because I'm on this. But it's muted though. You see that? That's why it doesn't make any sense to me. No, but... Yeah, no, but it's muted, see? And the tab is muted.
Okay.
Maybe it's not working? If you're... Okay.
Upgrade station.
Are you sure? Then you know what? This mute button, unmute is not working as
Upgrade
it's...
stations over here. By
Okay, got it.
So now you can upgrade.
That makes me feel
if you
better.
like your,
I feel like I was
staff,
crazy.
You can actually upgrade it now.
Let's listen. If we shut that down, nothing happens, then you're right. It's her stream. Gotcha. Thank you. James.
Just one of these.
No, it's still going.
How
Do
far?
you hear that? It's still
So
going.
it's about 3 blocks.
Okay. There's something else. There's something else. It's driving me nuts.
So it's 1, 2, 3. It's 5 by 5. Yeah, Scarlet Bars, we require a lot. That's why I've been farming for them. I'm gonna get more,
Okay.
but I need.
Gonna
I
go
wanted
ahead. I'm
to
shutting down
get these
all the
bars
browsers.
so that
It's...
I can make all of these.
I'm
stuff
tripping.
bars.
I'm tripping. No, yeah, everything is shut. I have no browsers. You know what? We're gonna control. You give me a moment. I'm gonna control delete. We're gonna shut down everything. Hold
Yes,
on.
look, now we can farm.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see what is going. Look, I don't have any browsers open anymore. It's ridiculous. Oh, you're so smart. You know what, Nagia? You're right. James, I'm so sorry. I really want to know
You're already
why
farming them? I
you're
mean,
you're
look at this.
learning
It's even better.
Japanese. Maybe.
I mean, we have a lot of Scarlet being made right now.
This is so silly. This is such a silly situation. We might just have to listen. We might just have to listen.
愛花さん、Time to stretch that high. I mean, stretch time.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You put the channel OBS browser source. It's probably playing in the... It's probably playing that. Okay, so here's my OBS. This is so silly. This is such a silly situation.
I'm gonna take a rest. Oh? What happened? Hmm?
Okay, I can't see. Let's see. Let's get some docs in.
Oh, you can recycle Oh my goodness. I didn't know you can just recycle furniture too.
Oh, your friend has a very soothing voice, though. I recommend also that... I'm sure it's ASMR, but you should let them know they have a really great ASMR voice.
You made a firework? Oh,
Browser audio? Well,
that's big.
no, it's not moving, and it's muted. So now this is just dumb. So I'm gonna go ahead. We'll just do Spotify. We'll go ahead and remove desktop audio, and I will just deal with it. Ah, you know what? I can also see where it might be coming from. It is coming from OBS. If I do that, nope, that didn't do anything. You see this OBS browser page? We are gonna close that. Where is my task manager? OBS browser page. OBS Studio. This is this. You. It's you right there. End task. Oh. Okay, that didn't kill everything, thank God. You know what? Just, we're making trouble. We're just gonna mute that. Boom. Got it. That's it. That's it. Kill it. We got it. Okay, so now. Okay, so that was really silly. Bloop. So we didn't find it's one of these. It has to be like this one. But when I do that, all the no, that's I did that. I don't know how it happened. Because I was being nosy. But in a good way. I wanted to see what you were doing, and thank you for letting me know that you continue to stream. I'm happy to know that. You do believe you're expecting more snow. Okay. You looked out your window. Salted roads, I see. Okay. Jimothy, please share with us. Why are you learning Japanese? Are you going to move to Japan because of everything we told you about the women? Because I know you're not going there for the food. Food is secondary to the women. But I'm really happy to hear that, Goosey. Oh, well, that's fun. Food is amazing, that's true. So that's the order of priority for James. Women first and then food, but it's like kind of like this, right? But I'm glad that Stargate was able to help you with whatever decisions then you needed to make. So you're getting property, or are you gonna go move there? Or you still have the same plans to go to the streamer house? Be closer to a chubby bun. Ha. You know, Nagia, if you weren't here to tell me that it was probably from OBS, I would have shut down stream and just shut off my computer and then be like, you know what? That's the only way to get through these problems, is you just turn off everything. Just go to the circuit breaker. Shut it all down. Getaway house. Aw. Which is gonna be the getaway house? The one in Japan? No, that would have been dramatic. But it would have driven me crazy. Knowing what the source was. The Japan house is the getaway house? I see. You know, it's not cheap to go to Japan, though. But I know, Jimothy, that you have resources. Where in Japan did you want to go? Have you made a decision? No, I don't think so. I just don't know how that happened. I need to know. And actually, when we're done with this, I'm gonna go find where that browser is, because I don't see it anywhere. Let me see if I can, like why would the browser be open? Where would it be open in here? So I thought I knew OBS well enough. Now I feel like a noob. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep coloring. I'm gonna keep coloring. I almost regret that we didn't use colored pencils. It's a little tricky. It's a little tricky to blend this, and because I think this side, you know, it's like choppy, but then when you do this, like, it just looks kind of silly. You know it's a whale. Remember, I am no artist. Did I put a link somewhere in my browser source? Perhaps. Yeah, just keep coloring, because then it's just gonna drive me crazy. Tell me about it's okay to, about the job that you got. Was it recent? Was it after the New Year's? The last company that I was with ran out of money and had to really slim down to just 3 whole people. A job 6 years ago. Oh, I thought you said, let me see, my friend. trying to scroll on this iPad. This iPad's not having it. I thought you said you just got a stable job. That's what I thought you said. And I'm searching for it because I feel like I'm not. I found a really stable job and it's going well so far. You said, for now, I found a really stable job and it's going well so far. Is this the same job that you speak of? It did, but no worries. Osaka. Ooh. You know, it's really nice, James, about marrying a foreign woman. You don't have to talk too much. My mom and dad didn't really, well, they fought a lot, but, understood. Well, I'm happy for you. Congratulations to you, my friend. And what is your trade, if it's okay for us to know? If you wish to be private about it, no problem. For those of you who don't know, Nagia and I went to college together. But we did not study the same things. I was running around being a hoe. Nagia was paying attention in school. No problem. Sure you were. I'm confident you graduated from that same school. I did not. I had to go to a different one afterwards. And that was after I came back with a baby. I'm telling you, I was harloting. Took you like 7 years. It took my sister 7 years. Nothing to be ashamed of. So technically, I don't have my... I don't have my degree. I was able to walk. I have one class left, and that one class was physics. And I just do so poorly in physics. So after I walked, I'm like, I can get a job now. So I chose to not take that physics class. I checked back with the same school with the requirements for the same degree in computer science. I did, and I was allowed to. But I checked for the same degree, so they added so much more, so many more requirements that I have to take so many more classes. So it's just it's kind of biting me in the butt at times where certain jobs require that they confirm you have a degree. Others, not so much. So, you know what would be super stable? Working for the government. At least what we believe to be stable. The government is not always that stable. At least not these days. But yeah, it probably would have helped for more stability. But really, the chaos is this person. Okay, so the whale is done-ish. It doesn't really look that great. I think that for the next set, we're going to use color pencils and see if it looks any different. We're going to try to clean this up a bit because it looks awful. I don't like it. Just going to do a little bit of blending. Gonna blendage. Oh, that's cool. Ah, Nagio, amazing. All right, that's what's up. See what I'm talking about. That's what I mean to say. Having stability is huge. And I'm very happy for you. Thank you for sharing. You know, maybe I can add some shading with colored pencils. I think that'll be okay. I think that would work. Let's try. No, thank you for sharing. I'm glad also that you have time to stream. That's great. Aha, haha. Okay, so yes, with colored pencils, it really does look, it's looking much better. But the more aggressive I am, the more the camera shakes. But this looks much better. He's right. Right? It's fun though. It's so fun that how long has it been now? 4 or 5 years? How did we know that we were streaming too? Did one of us announce it? 4 years, yeah. Like, how did we find each other and just know that we were doing that? Oh, got it. Well, I appreciate that. That's very sweet. Yeah, with color pencil, this really cleans it up. I feel much better. I appreciate all the support over these years. Oh, remember you. At least you kept the same name. Sometimes y'all change your names too often. And then you miss it and then you change it back. And I was thinking about changing this name, my own. I'm like, no, I don't want to confuse people. Yeah, and I remember even in... Right, you had the real Nagia. Was it the inside of it? Okay, I'm just gonna leave that. But we're gonna go ahead and make that a nice red. Just like in the picture. No need to do anything. The real... Okay. Now you just... A long time ago, and for those of you who don't know, there was a platform called MySpace. It was OG social media. Okay, I made a fake account pretending to be Justin Bieber, and there were so many folks who were so upset, really trying to confirm whether or not I was the real Justin Bieber. That Breaking Benjamin was on there too, and I was trying to be their friend, and they wouldn't respond, and I was so hurt. The real, yeah, they did not like that. He has very loyal fans. They will kill for him. He married I think it's like the niece of, who are they? Alec Baldwin, I think the Baldwin family. And he was excited because Tool, the music from Tool, was out on Spotify. So he made a comment on it on Twitter and saying that he likes Tool. He's been listening to it since he was young. Maynard James Keenan responded with Tool, period. So it was, rude, but that's very Maynard. His wife went crazy. She publicly tried to shame Maynard just for saying cool, ... Talking all kinds of trash about him. And I'm like, Justin had married one of his worshippers. I had not heard of her before. She's a very beautiful woman. But she has this fierce protectiveness over him and anyone who makes fun of him. So I wonder how busy she might be, because I'm sure he has many folks who talk like that to him. He's Justin Bieber. But you know what? I remember watching a documentary about him and his come up. He taught himself how to play instruments. His mom was a single mom. She's very devout. I don't know what denomination she is, but she, when speaking to producers, said that she'd only agree if they could find a church where they needed her to live with him. And I remember thinking to myself, that it seemed almost, she seemed almost dogmatic. But I realize now, especially as a single parent, if you don't have anything else that you can focus on to get you through each day, it's really hard. So for her to remain devout like that and raising him, and even I'm sure being with him during his hard times, was super helpful. But what I also see of them, despite his past, that the Lord really blessed them. He is now a devout follower. He has turned to gospel. He sings gospel songs now, and he's so different than he was before. Hello, good friends. Ray and Tyler. Hello, hello. Why? Well, I wanted to color. What about you? What time is it? Sir, why are you? It's 3 a.m. What are you doing? Also, we had fires going on today, so I didn't feel comfortable sleeping yet. I'm well. Great. I'm well. Thank you for it's like clockwork. Every new year, you're like, hey, Happy New Year. Picture. And it really means a lot. So we're trying to look, you see how similar these look? They don't look. This is from what's called the Biggest Story Bible storybook. So it's all illustrated. They try to break up the Bible into manageable pieces for all ages to understand. What is happening? So for there's a coloring book that goes with it. So trying to color. Trying to do something with these coloring pencils and these markers, and so far it doesn't really look so good. So this next one I'm going to use coloring pencils and try to make it so the universe, and then the animals and the vegetables and the ocean and marine life. We're going to do this one next. We'll do more colors. Ray. So what time is it for? Okay, so for this is let me try to do the math. Okay, so for Ray, is it 3 p.m. for you right now? 3 p.m. on the 9th? Almost had it. Okay, so you're 1 hour ahead of... But then Tyler, is it 3 p.m. in the Philippines at the moment? The 8th still... yo, you're not in the future? Wait. Oh, wait, no. Forgive me. We are the 8th. You are in the future. In a snowstorm. Oh, no. Hey. We are in a windstorm. I don't know if the windstorm has stopped, though. It's not real. What do you mean it's not real? Is there not snow? By the way, what temperature does it need to be for there to be snow? Minimum. Go. Don't look it up. Goosey's just there. A couple of degrees off. That is not a temperature. You're ridiculous. I do. We have some parts in Cali that has snow. We got snow. We got mountains. What are you talking about? We got Big Bear. Actually, let me see if I can find the Big Bear. It was real, okay? Let me see. No, I'm telling the truth. That's real. We went 1 year. I had a doggy. It was a very fluffy doggy. He had never seen snow before. He was born in Hawaii. His name is Borky. And when he got to Big Bear, he laid in the snow. One of our friends said that it was thousands of years of ancestral knowledge told him this is where he belongs. What year was it? What year? Ha! Almost. Yeah, I'm finding pictures. Okay, I'm not. Do you remember Borky, Nikia? So Nikia and currently 4 degrees. Okay, so it must be 0. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Are you speaking in Celsius? It is not 4 degrees over there. Speaking in Celsius, my friend. And I'm trying to find... I gotta go further back. 2016, 20... This is American. You're ridiculous. What did you... Now I don't remember what I was doing. Yes, trying to find proof that we got snow here in California. It's real, Tyler. Okay, gonna do it should probably be January. Maybe it's January 27th. Yes. Okay, I found it. Celsius -6. Okay, I got you. I see. So that is perfect. Don't chat GPT this, so it has to be 0 degrees Celsius for there to be snow. 32 degrees Fahrenheit for there to be snow. Okay, so take a look. I show y'all. Okay, so this was back in... What was this? Let's see the details. Let's see the details. So this is this doggy Borky. So Borky had never seen snow before. Goat, you changed your name back. Hello. Happy holidays. So this is our dog. Well, he passed, but he just laid in it. Yeah, this is real. This was in Big Bear, California. Look at all that snow. It's beautiful. We took video. It's real.
It's rolling. Hello. We're standing here on Lake Big Bear. As you can see, this is not ground. This is lake. This is not a river. This is lake too. The lake goes all the way to here. This is a marina. This is lake.
He is so silly.
I won't explain why. This is not land either. This is lake.
Thank you. You know, something to note too. He has way less gray hair. So this was about 8 years ago. So when we first got together. 8 years have passed now. We should compare how much gray hair he has. He may or may not have lost some. But real MF and Goat, so happy to see you. Congratulations, by the way. I don't know if it's allowed to be public, but real MF and Goat has some big things that happened. He's peppered. Yes, there's a lot more pepper than more salt than there was before. But anyway, so what we were trying to prove, Tyler, was that look, there's so much snow, and this is in California. I'm trying to see the details. Let's see. How can we see details? How can we? That's not the details button. Why can't I see their information? Does it say where we were? Fawn skin. Interesting. Okay, so this is where it thinks that we... No, I think that's right. Fawn skin. What is an estimated location? Yeah. Fawn skin, which is in California. Oh, congratulations. No. That's only on the 8th day after a baby's born. But congratulations, Real MF and Goat. Oh my goodness. Thank you all for watching that with me. So remember, for there to be snow, it must be 0 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and be low. So Tyler is in a snowstorm at the moment. I hope that you're okay. I know we're laughing about it, but like, are you okay? Is it bad? Are you gonna be snowed in? We're coloring things right now. I'm gonna do some fruit. We'll just do colored pencils this time because I think that they blend a lot better than markers. And we're trying to make it look like ish. Like this. Trying to make it look. Ugh, it's a chunky book. Like that. Right? Multiple days of work canceled. Oh man. Hey Tyler, LA, a lot of LA is on fire right now. A lot of LA. It's mostly near Pacific Palisades, closer to the beach, Santa Monica, that area. Folks had to evacuate. Yeah. So a little difficult to sleep to make sure that we don't have to evacuate ourselves. But for the most part, everyone's okay. And there's not so much wind that I can hear, at least outside. That's good too. Okay, so this is what we're trying to do. I'm trying to match this up. I will. Thank you so much. You're so sweet, Tyler. Of course. What have you been doing though with this time off? Multiple days of work canceled. That's nice, right? Gives you time to get some toilet paper. Get a propane grill. Make sure you have cards and batteries. Water. Playing Call of Duty? You don't play Call of Duty. You play Call of Duty? I didn't know that. I'm hurt. I feel like I've never known you. You do? Mm-hmm. Since when? Do you stream it? Have you streamed it? I don't believe you. Been banned. Really? Why? Why? What are you yelling at? How? They all y'all talk crazy. How can you talk more crazy than them? Ridiculous. So how long does it take to get unbanned? Hello, Brado. What are you saying to the kids? Are they all coming together and going, that guy? That dude. A month. Okay, so if I have not seen you play Call of Duty, it is likely because you are still banned. But so wait, so you're banned in chat, but can you still play? You just don't get to say anything, right? That's so silly. Happy holidays, Brado. You're ridiculous. Okay, so the carrot looks good enough. I don't think, I don't really can't see a lot of the shading naturally. I have to like look at what I should have done, and at that point I'm like, I don't think I can fix that. You once said, I will give your mom a child that will be proud of, and apparently that was really all. Ridiculous. But so does it only take someone to go, oh, they hurt my feelings? It's not that bad. I heard you know what, now that I really think about it, listening to all you and your friends, you all totally play Call of Duty. Y'all talking all that trash. The only time that I remember one of your Twitch anniversary streams that when y'all weren't talking trash was when they were trying to help you with your audio. That's when it stopped. But then when it was back to it, it was just constant. And it's hilarious. I see. Well, I think that's unfair. I think there needs to be a bit of better moderation there. And Brado Pie, how has everything been? Long time no see. That makes the carrot look a little... See, it looks terrible here. So I can almost... From what you all see, what I see is much worse. Its shading is terrible. No blending. If Fluffy were here, she'd be disappointed. Because you get bad on the game. You mean what you say? You rage. Because if that's the case, I can understand that. Okay, that's a little bit better. I understand. That makes sense. When I first played the God of War 4, the Valkyrie Queen, or at least the general of the Valkyries, that final one, she was a combination of all the other Valkyrie powers. She was so hard. I was cussing too much. And each time she defeated me, I was slapping things. I was doing this with the controller, like listening to it crackle, feeling like I was hurting the game somehow. And in some instances, I was just going so hard that my husband, the way he looked at me was like, this is the person that I'm going to marry. And I felt a little bit bad. So I think about that now. I try not to rage. I just hold it in. We did a carrot. Well, not quite. We have to do the green part now. Do the leaves of the carrot. And I know whenever I do that, like everything shakes. Everything shakes. Move this a little bit down. I rage. I do. That's why I play all the solo games, so no one sees it. So, but I mean, if Tyler, you've seen, perhaps out of sarcasm, I know you've seen me rage. I'm not gonna try to make anything special of this, just gonna make it green. You know what? We're not even gonna try to blend anything too much. We're just gonna do the colors that we see. Other reasons, yes. Yeah, for games, you know what? I'm trying to think now. They used to get me pretty hyped, but not as bad. I'm playing Last of Us 3 again, though. What about you? You excited for Last of Us 3? I'm sorry, Last of Us 2 again to prepare for season 2? It makes each other the happiest and angriest is facts. Are you excited about the second season? I heard Ben said that the actress playing Abby is already receiving death threats. I don't think it's not out yet. Let me see. Last of Us season 2. Oh, they have a trailer. Ooh. Let's watch the trailer. It's gonna be on Max. Remember, no longer HBO. It's going to be called One Day Ago. Oh, it just came. The trailer just came out. Working on Arcane. Is that a game? I don't know this game. Actually, I want to see the trailer. I'm gonna do this right now. I'm super excited.
It doesn't matter if you have a code like me. There are just some things everyone agrees are just wrong.
Okay, they kept that short and sweet. They didn't give away too much. I appreciate that. Still same folks. Looks very similar if it's the same people that were directing. And Arcane is a series on Netflix about League of Legends. It really. Arcane. Ooh. 7. My fizz. Let's see what this is about.
When I was a kid, me and my sister, we played a game where we pretended to chase monsters away. I'd say, no monster's gonna get you when I'm here. Then a real monster showed up. I have to find her.
The world's growing smaller every day. Up there on the surface, the topsiders are leaving the Undercity further behind.
I believe I've discovered something incredible. A way to harness magic through science.
You don't understand what's at stake.
Power doesn't come to those who are born strongest. It comes to those who will do anything to achieve it. Imagining yourself a hero? Then what are you waiting for?
More lives may be lost. The Undercity cannot be controlled.
Then we have to go in by force.
What have you done with my sister? I'll give her your regards.
This cycle of violence will never stop. She's too far gone.
I have to try.
You've got a good heart. Don't ever lose it. Protect the family.
Are we still sisters? Nothing is ever going to change that.
All right. Well, that's very epic. My goodness. I am intrigued, sir. Kind of hard to get back to coloring now. Well, I'll take a look. I have not played League of Legends. I don't know, Tyler, if you are someone who plays League of Legends yourself. So I'm not sure if I have to know the story. I'm sure they'll set it up for us. They just want people to come and watch, but it looks really well done. Kind of reminds me a little bit of some of the first episodes of Love, Death, and Robots. Any play? Oh, but isn't it one of those crack games that never end? You know how I am with the games where you play together and then there's nothing that ends, and it's hard, you know. It's hard to get into them. Vina says something so sweet though. She was like, she heard that my daughter plays Valorant, and she's like, you know, if she ever needs credits, like, just let me know. I was like, you will be her favoriteest auntie ever. She doesn't really play anymore like she used to, but well, I'm happy to know that you all play together. That's super adorable. I had heard in order to work at Riot, they required that you played their games. At Nintendo, I was watching a documentary. The CEO does not like to hire people who are gamers so that they can bring fresh creativity. That's true too. But like, you know, okay, yeah. So, but did they ask you, do you play? That was a long time ago that I heard that. I never heard that they do that again. I'm sure that they just give a very extensive coding challenge. Do they go, hey, do you play? Oh, they did? I see. So what if you say no? Does everybody that you know play that you work with? don't know if those look okay. That doesn't look like that, but that's all right. You work for the Seoul office, okay. That's cool. Well, it sounds like they're nice. Do you get to travel to Korea on Riot's dime? So that'd be super cool. Been asking my mom. Said, Mom, we need to go to Korea. Is this year a good year? She goes, no. I'm too busy this year. She just became a bar owner. And she's really excited about it. You will later this year? Amazing. When? Do they have an event? Is it for work? Is it for play? My mom's tough though. Like I watched her interact with one of her girls, her bar girls, and she's really strong. The way that she speaks is so mean. What's wrong with your skin? Why does your hair look like that? Why are you wearing this? I'm like, you're saying all the things to her in one go that you've said to me all my life. Just sprinkled it here and there. She has a Twin Peaks. She was super excited about it. There was some friend who is trying to retire and wanted to pass it down to her and said, you know, it would just cost this much. And my mom's like, I don't have that kind of money. And she goes, oh, it's okay. You can just pay monthly over time because I trust you. And my mom was so stoked. Like it was something like 200,000 this woman was asking, which is not, I guess, that bad because it's in Hawaii. But my mom called me just to tell me that. It was super adorable. Like, Mom, so many congratulations. Like, I know, God loves me. Like, always. It's going to be a big year for me. It's like, yes. But every year is a big year for my mom. What kind of event is it, though? I know. Now, in the area, though, where the bar is it is a little sketchy. And actually, Tyler, you would be surprised if you looked up some properties there are so cheap. It's because the buildings are so poorly maintained. They're falling apart. Cockroaches everywhere. A lot. Ooh, fancy. And how long will you be staying there till? 2 weeks? At least. Oh, Korea. A week. You should stay 2 weeks. Why not 2? Yep. You know, I think that it's just hard to maintain buildings where there's constant, where there's like just a lot of humidity. I see. Well, that's really exciting. And the event itself, I'm sure it's not going to last very long, so it gives you time to explore. I haven't been back to Korea since 2003, so it's been a long time, and I heard it changed a lot. But I'm excited to go back. They have an institute here in LA. It's like the Korean Heritage Institute, something that preserves Korean heritage, obviously. And they teach Korean for free. You You probably will know more Korean than I do. My Korean's I can speak it well, but I don't have many words anymore like I used to. But my friend did tell me if I'm learning, then it'll come back to me quickly. And she was trying to urge me to take advantage of what they call the F4 visa over there, because I'm Korean by blood, and so one can benefit from having someone who is a national there. You have the same benefits for something like 4 years. And I was talking to Ben about it, and after Destiny goes to college, we were really considering maybe moving out of the country for a bit, or go to Hawaii, which is kind of like going out of the country. That's what it feels like. It's very different. It's all Asian people everywhere. But I would love to go to Korea again. At least from the photos and experiences I saw from another friend. She just had her 4th child, and she came back from Korea, and they were there raising their 3 children. And she said it's awesome for small kids, not so much for teenagers. And I recall it not being a good place to raise teenagers either. Okay, so does that look? Nope. These look like acorns. Those look like grapes. So maybe we'll try to blend it a little bit. Well, that's super exciting, Tyler. So much to look forward to. When will you be going? Do you know yet? And I hope they pay for everything. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, see, when I do that, everything. End of summer fun. It gets hot. Yes. All of it. Soju too. You tell them I need that in writing. I have a lot to buy. I used to work in a little town. Except food and alcohol, boo! Tell them I quit. No, I don't quit. No, that's cool though. I mean, I'm sure that it's totally fine. It's probably much cheaper than it is out here. Next month? How long are you gonna stay in PH for? Right. Those are white. Those are black. Okay. 2 weeks. That's it. I know it's hard to stay longer, I'm sure. That's super exciting. Binny. What's a binny? Should I know what that is? Celebrating Valentine's Day. Awesome. What's a binny? And is Valentine's Day as commercialized as it is here? Philippine version of K-pop group. Okay. Binny. What's a binny? Oh, okay. Cheerleaders. I see. So they... Okay. Understood. Cherry on top. It's the cheerleader effect. I understand. Baberoni pizzas. I hear you. I see you. They record their dance practice. They're an ABC, CBN. All English song. Oh. It's so funny whenever I play the rest of Filipino. I see. Is Cherry on Top their most popular? What's your favorite song? Whenever I play any music on streams, I always recall having to say that it's fair use Logi. Binny? Oh, look at that. It knew, because I said it out loud. Logi. Maybe if I didn't play it too loud. Twitch won't get me for it. Muted. Sorry. Thank you for sharing who Beanie is. Loggy doesn't mean always. And hi, Fiji. It's nice to see you. Yes, I was on earlier. I was having Bible study with some friends earlier this morning, and we try to read out to you afterwards, but I typed it. The LAF. This band here, but in your name you have LAF. I thought that was an I. That's what I spelt. LA Fixer. And then we rated to a channel that, so I was like, oh, sad. But I was happy to see that you were actually awake. I could hear your voice, like, oh, he's alive. Ah. I see. Lagi means always will love you. You change your name. What are you going to change your name to? You should keep it this way. This is the name that we know. You do what you want. What are you going to change it to? Have you thought of it? Yeah, I know. I was telling Stargate about it. I felt so bad. I thought Lagi meant always. That's at least I was gathering that from whomever wrote the subtitles. You can shorten it. Do you know what is Fiji Sosa available? What is the last one? LA Fixer. LA Fixer 3. It's so OG though. But what I learned was that I will never again try to just type. I'm going to copy and paste. It made me so sad. I walked away like feeling really sad. I wanted to be like, hey, Fiji, hi. And then you'd have been like, hi. And it would have been great. Okay. Do you have a PC now? And actually, let me go hop back here. I'm going to play the music again. So right now, Fiji, we are coloring. This is a Storybook Bible color. Thank you. I appreciate that. Stargate was so funny. He was like, if it was the morning, Fiji was probably sleeping. I was like, no, I heard him talking. How has your holidays been? What have you been doing? What did you do for the new year? This is a chili pepper. You just moved into another home? I see you've been unpacking. Okay, okay. Have the move been okay? Was it difficult for you? Are you happy? Yeah. Is it new house hype? Are you hyped about it? I know it's not always a fun thing to move. You're out in Torrance. You took a vacation? Awesome. What were you in Torrance for? I don't know what that is. Like a fig? I don't think that's what. Is that what fig looks like? What fruit is that? Not moving ever again? Awesome. I know that there has been a lot of that. Are you okay? Yeah, I know. I feel like that it's like every half a year or so you're moving. You're 70? Ben likes figs. I haven't had a fig until I met Ben, and he's just like buying them at Trader Joe's. They're pretty good. At first I wasn't a fan, and then I'm like, no, actually I think I like it. But I don't think this is like something else. I don't know what this is. I'm happy though, Fiji, that this is it. Are you okay? This one looks a little bit more like what we see up there. It's a green stuff. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Where are you now though? Like where in LA? Are you in LA still? Yeah, that does not look like that. I can make it a little bit darker. You did. Happy birthday. That's right, you're a December baby. What did you eat? I hope it was Korean barbecue. You're still in Lancaster? I see. So that's kind of, was that a ways away? Let me see how far it is to get from Torrance to Lancaster. Torrance to Lancaster. Okay, it's not that bad. Hour 30. After I finish with this fruit, or the veggies, or the vegetation, gonna go ahead and shut it down. What time is it? Yeah. Yeah, BBQ. But did you have Korean BBQ? And if it wasn't Korean BBQ, where did you get it from? I love some barbecue. All kinds of barbecue. Flamed meat is so yums. And then the background is just all like a lighter green. The only correct version. You haven't ate it since? Oi. I haven't had, I'm trying to think when the last time I had Korean barbecue. It wasn't since, I want to say September. It's been a while for me too. Would love to go get Korean barbecue together. You know what? Maybe it's rated low stars because folks are rude. But it's, Korean barbecue is not difficult to make. It's not difficult to marinate either. And then most of the places we cook it ourselves, so maybe it's the restrooms. Maybe they're not maintaining them. Yeah. Or maybe there's like something really wrong. Like so low stars, you know, one thing. But what about the grade? Is it still A? And you go to the restaurant, you see it's probably the people. Yelp reviews. I see. Well, let me see. Let's find some Korean BBQ Lancaster, California. You know, my family is from Lancaster, Ohio, so when you all say Lancaster, my brain gets a little confused for a second. You got some good places over there. You got this place legit called, they didn't even mess around. It's just Korean Market and Restaurant. They didn't even try to give it a name. You got places. Yeah, K-Bob. Yeah, in Ohio, yes. There's a Lancaster, that's where they have a home there now still. Yeah, you got there's some decent places. Fiji, look. Not that bad. Lots of reviews. This is an A. 4.2, 4.3, 4.0. So many choices. Tyler, you can get Korean barbecue. Let's see. Let's see. Korean barbecue. West Virginia. I don't want to dox you, so we'll just do West Virginia. Okay, let's see. Koba Cafe. Oh, they combine it. Vietnamese, Korean, bubble tea. Okay, pot. Korean barbecue and hot pot. So they can't just do Korean barbecue. They got to combine it with some other Asian thing. And that's when it gets a little tricky. 18 reviews. All 5-star, which is okay. Which is alright. But for you, Fiji, you have choices. I'm sure there are Korean people in Lancaster. Wow. These are all like all over the place though. Alright. Anyway. When we were in France, there was one restaurant. It just said like Asian food restaurant. They didn't even bother to give it a real name. And you got some places. It doesn't seem like you got a lot of places though. Let's see what the map says. What does the map say? Mom and Bop. That's a cute name. Oh wait, that's near us. Why is it only showing near us? That's not what it asked for. Okay, it thinks that I'm... Okay. It's still showing places nearby. It's not working. It's not working the way I intend. Let's just go find you. Where is you? Where is you? Here. Search this area. Go. You go. She said Kroger. The one. Oh. Yes, you walked in one. They have no soju. You're so silly. That's why you left. Just eat. You silly. I said Korean barbecue and it shows me Kroger. I'm so sorry, Tyler. That's so true. Where can we find her? What about this one? Okay, better. Kind of. You see? I don't know exactly where you are in West Virginia, but maybe you can find something here. It's like 4 hours away? Oh, no. I'm sorry. Well, anyway. Fiji, you have more luck. Just try. You don't walk out because they don't have soju. You know?
Very surprised.
But I do understand the frustration. I wouldn't walk out if there was no soju. I'd be concerned. But if it had a 4.2 or 4.0, I'd be like, I mean, you know, let's just try. I go to buffet. I gotta go to restaurants sometimes and don't get booze. I don't always get booze, Tyler. The last couple of buffets I've been to didn't have any alcohol. I didn't complain. Maybe they don't want to pay the liquor license. I don't know how much liquor licenses cost. Okay, so y'all, let me see that. That's also true. So if Koreans are so greedy, they want to pay the liquor license. I'm concerned. But yeah, I've been, you know, I don't want to get too wasted. Got my kids there. Thank you all for your patience in watching this. This shouldn't even be categorized as art. I tried to find the category for coloring. I could not find it. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave this as is. It doesn't look as horrible as what you see. It's actually, no, yeah, I don't know what the lighting is. I won't promise that it's good either. But anyway, I babble. Not get too wasted. No, not any more than we already have. Patience already wears very thin. All right, my friends, so thank you. I appreciate you for the biggest story coloring book, along with the biggest story Bible storybook. Biggest story Bible storybook. Yeah, so we will begin to look for someone to rate out to. Appreciate y'all for hanging. I'm just so tired now. So we have Gat Warrior. That's on Flaccid for you. Hilarious. Playing League of Legends. Maybe worth checking out. But Buongiorno, I haven't seen in a really long time, and I actually do want to give him some love. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for coming through and watching us color. God bless all of you. I'm glad that everyone is safe. You're so silly, Fiji. That's such a silly reason. The K-pop one? Understood. I understand how you feel. So we're gonna go ahead and rain out to Buongiorno. And I'm gonna pass out. I'm so tired. Thank you, Tyler. Yes. I appreciate all of you. The target disabled raids. Oh no. Okay, well we can't do Buongiorno then. We'll do Gat Warrior. Wait. And remember, you have to always make sure you copy and paste or you're gonna make a mistake. So thank you everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night. I appreciate all of you. Bye bye bye. Bye bye bye.